This is a review of the Liba 10400 milliampere hour power bank, which is an external battery charger. Inside of the box, you'll find a user manual, a special power cord that will charge it. It's actually a dual power cord. There's a USB, micro USB connector, and here's an Apple connector that if you flip up and plug it together, it's now an adapter for a 30-pin Apple connector. This cable is used to charge your battery pack with, and this USB will go to your charging device. You also have the battery itself. This charging cable is 24 inches long, and the battery is 8 7/8 ounces. This is a powerful battery pack at 10,400 milliampere hours. It's painted in a black matte paint that seems to resist getting a lot of fingerprints on it. On the top here you'll see two charging ports and the port that charges the battery itself. That's the micro USB. Here you can see the charging port, and it's rated at 5 volts DC and 2.1 amps. And here's the second one, USB, rated at 5 volts DC and 1 amp. On the side here you'll see a micro USB cable built in that you can pull out. And surprisingly, it's 8.5 inches long. So this allows you to charge your Android and Kindle Fire or Kindle products. Side here you'll see the LEDs. The red one is an on light. If 3 lights are on, the blue ones, it means the battery is between 70 and 100%. If you have 2 blue LEDs lit, it means the battery is between 30 and 70%. Only 1 blue LED lit, it means it's between 10 and 30%. If 1 power light is blue is left flashing, it means it's less than 10%. The charging input is 5 volts DC at 1 amp, and the unit does not come with a battery charger. If you plug it into a 5 volt DC at 1 amp output, it will take 0 to 13 hours to charge. Frankly, I charge all the batteries I own at 2.1 amps. I've not had any problem with that, and they charge faster and they have no effect on the life. 2.1 amp output is ideal for your tablets, your large tablets like an Apple iPad. That's what I would use. This is good for other smartphones at 1 amp, and then this Android plug here also has a 1 amp output. Even though this battery has 2 USB ports and the pull-out Android cable, its maximum power output is 10 watts, which means to me that it's linked to the 2.1 amp output. So the max current output is 2.1 amps. Inside here you'll find a push button that serves 2 functions. The first one allows you to check the battery indication level of the capacity that's stored in the battery, and the second is whenever you plug in something to a charging port, you have to press this switch to start the charging process. The battery pack features built-in protection circuits for short circuit, overcharge, and over discharge. In my testing, I charged an iPad 2 from 12% to 100% in 4 hours. We then charged a Kindle Fire from 82% to 97% within 60 minutes, and the battery was dead. Overall, that's a result of getting 6,770.74 milliampere hours out of a 10,400 milliampere hour battery. That's an efficiency of 65.1%, and that is slightly below average. I include this chart in my review because it lists the common requirements for charging many common devices like iPhones and iPads and Kindle Fires. This helps you select what size battery pack you should purchase to meet your application needs. Based upon my test results, you can charge an iPhone 4 or 5 4.77 full charges on a fully charged battery pack, an iPad 2 97.5%, an iPad 3 or 4 58.5%, an iPad mini 151%, and a Kindle Fire 154%. In my extensive testing, this battery pack was able to output a total of 6,770.72 milliampere hours out of its rated 10,400 capacity. That's a result of 65.1%. That's below average, as the average battery will be around 70%. But it's still a powerful battery. It will charge your iPhone 4.8 times with that type of capacity. Because its ability to output power was at 65%, which is below the average of what I would have expected at 70, I rate this product at 4 stars. It's still a nice package, it's still very powerful, It's capable of charging your smartphone 4.8 times based on my testing. This review was done by JJ CEO. I'd like to tell you I received a sample for test and evaluation, and I promised a fair and honest review.